Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Brown in at the 3. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Here's Tatum, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
For 3, Van Vliet hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brown outside. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And finished off by Brown.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Fires for 3. Tatum's shot is off. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Van Vliet wide open. No good on the shot. And Boston will go the other way with it. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Passes it to Siakam. And Tatum pulls it down. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. White, wide open. He fires. Boston again missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barnes passes to Siakam. Can't cash in from close range.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Tatum drives in. Lays it up and banks it in.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
The deep 3 from Van Vliet. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Goes up on the wing. Stolen by Smart. Pass to Brown. And stolen by Barnes. Trent, right side. Siakam passes to Trent. Back to Siakam. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Williams. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And the Raptors call time here. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Raptors. Toronto trailing. And Siakam has it in the corner. They get it back. Trent kicks it out to Van Vliet. Sinks the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Down low, here's Trent. That one misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. 1:31 left to play in the first. Pass to Williams. White looking around. Back to Williams. The kick out to Brown. 4 on the clock. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Toronto calls timeout.
If you want a free shirt, you need to be a super fan, and that means bringing home the boys you've got. Fans, once again, your first side crew, let me hear it.
Here's Van Vliet. 6 points for him. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Smart.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Brown against Anunoby. Brown dishes to Smart. Brown outside. Here's Tatum. Can't cash in from the high post.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Count that bucket.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
There's the lob to Brown. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
Pirtle with a screen on Smart. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his third assist on the night. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Raptors lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Ladies and gentlemen, your record,
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors. Boston trailing. On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Onto the front court along with Tatum. And it's Williams at the center. Now here's Brown. And there's the pass to Smart. Anunoby against Brown. Misses off the right iron. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Barton outside. Out to the wing. Here's Siakam. Passes it to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from Brown.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Anunoby, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of changes. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game so far. Takes it out to Siakam. Hits the three-point bomb. Siakam's got 5 now.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Barton finds Anunoby. Now Pirtle, all sorts of time. The putback, and Anunoby stays with it. Anunoby's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Back to Smart. Pocket 6. Baseline try. That one a little long. Raptors leading by 4. Barton kicks to Pirtle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on White.
And the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame, so skilled in how he earns calls on his way up with the shot. And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Now here's White. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pirtle with the steal. Here's Barton. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Smart finds White. And here's Brown. Back to White. The kick out to Brown. Here he goes. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by Brown. Van Vliet looking around. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. On the wing, Anunoby. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. Taken away by Williams. Here's Brown. He's got 11. Driving to the basket.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Boucher with a screen on Smart. Van Vliet with the bucket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Brown wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. Now, here's Anunoby. Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
They've got Pirtle. It's Boucher out there with Anunoby. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Banton in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now Van Vliet after Jaylen Brown's 3-pointer that didn't go. Banton, the pass to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Inside. Shots good by Banton. Banton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash And that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here's Tatum for three. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Smart.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now here's Barnes. After the miss from Derek White, Barnes finds Anunoby. Raptors moving the ball around, and good that time. Pirtle's got 5.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Pass to Boucher. Pirtle sets the pick for Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 8. Smart deciding where to go with it. It's deflected. Pirtle with the steal. The kick out to Barnes. To the inside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
To the middle, here's Van Vliet. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
Round kicks to Smart. Feeds to Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Boucher with a screen on Smart. From the arc, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Brown. Toronto grabs the miss.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. This one for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Left side, Brown. White with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
The Celtics have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Boucher sets a screen for Van Vliet. Back to Boucher. The pass to Barnes. And And so it's Toronto holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. And he trims the lead to single digits. Tatum's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics. Pirtle with a screen on Smart. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And you gotta admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen. Once he gets the ball, the D is finished. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Inside, Williams kicks to White. From past the arc. Over in the corner, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
And stolen by Williams. Tatum with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. The 3. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Tatum.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Perk. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Will Barton in for Fred Van Vliet. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks, David. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game. An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Smart with the ball. Down low. Williams double team. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors. First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Barnes hits them both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Passes to Tatum. Good D by Siakam. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Pass to Siakam. Siakam a screen on White. Back to Barton. Just 5 to shoot. And Anunoby in the corner. The Raptors need to get a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
slam dunk by Tatum.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Over in the corner, White. Tatum passes to Brown. 1:41 left to play here in the fourth.
Questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Siakam, a screen on White. From 20 feet out. Back to Siakam. They double team Siakam over White. And it's off the back rim. No good. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Williams with the block. 1:03 left in the game. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And a wide open look for Siakam. Trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Pass to Achua. Rebounded by Smart. Williams passes to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. The kick out to Tatum. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. To take the lead. Oh, missed it. Now Achua. Ends with a big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home that it...
Smack clowns with mad style.
So off the tip, it's Toronto. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Butler. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Hero in at the 1.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Anunoby for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Tries again. Tipped. Back to Hero. They shoot again. And that's off the glass and in.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Here's Van Vliet to the inside. And the basket by Siakam.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Butler finds Oladipo. Love for 3. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
He just has such a nice touch for a big man. Loves three-point shooting, a huge part of why he damages defensive schemes.
Over to the wing, and here's Siakam for 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2 for Miami. They've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Oladipo against Anunoby. Oladipo, shot's good.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. From beyond the arc, and then some.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Butler. Tipped away, and that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
6 to shoot. Adebayo against Pirtle. Beyond the arc. Butler can't get it to go. Toronto has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Pirtle. Anunoby on the wing. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grid.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that again, BA. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his 3rd year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Jimmy's an interesting personality on the team, so between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, that can be a delicate balance. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, the D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Outside Butler. Out to the wing. Here's Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Well, the energy on Bam's drive to the basket is really something the defense has to contend with. Hard to slow him down.
To the left wing. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Butler. Pirtle grabs a miss. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's Oladipo. Back to Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
There's 6 seconds left in the opening quarter. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Heat. They're up by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of the shot blocker.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Will Barton is out there with Barnes. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No questions.
And the shot goes in. Adebayo's got 7 points in the game.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Siakam with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Achua passes to Barnes. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo. The Heat with the lead. Now here's Butler. He's got 6. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Love. Puts it up. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists tonight.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. It's Barnes on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
At the line for your round.
That free throw good from Barnes.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Love with the ball, now guarded by Achua. And it's Butler off the drive, and he banks in the layup. Give him 8. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
And it's Butler who slams it down.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler there. Serious elevation.
Pass to Barton. Now here's Anunoby. Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Nice move. Out to Oladipo. Back to Hero for three. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Anunoby against Butler. And here's Anunoby. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 6 to shoot. Outside Barnes. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. A minute 4 left in the first half. Outside for Love. Oladipo outside. Lets it fly from 18. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Barton, the pass to Boucher. Butler with a steal. Fast break Miami. Adebayo from long range. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Now Barnes. He's got 5. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's Hero. Misses in close.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Anunoby for 3. Oladipo with the rebound. Here's Butler, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Just 4 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And so it's the Miami Heat with an impressive 6. Thanks very much, Allie. And
19, the Heat, 35.
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Victor Oladipo. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot.
Good ball control shown by Kevin Love that time. Dependable at creating for himself and how he dribbles the ball. Never gets too far away from it.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And the Raptors, another 3.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Love with the ball. Back to Butler. Pass to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hero. Soft touch off the glass. Hero's got 7. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Outside for Love. Hero outside. That shot off the mark. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Trent from long range. Rebound by the Heat. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Hero, the pass to Love. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 9.
Well, using some of that size and strength inside to gain advantage was Kevin Love that time.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Siakam, here we go. And Siakam with the slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Adebayo passes to Love. Now here's Butler. Anunoby covering. Back to Love. Out to Oladipo. Pass to Love. Hurdle with the block. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Butler into the lane. Count the basket. Butler's got 15.
Well, right now, Jimmy Butler is in the zone.
Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. Trent outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. From behind the arc. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Heat. Love's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Oladipo. Love, a screen on Trent. Back to Love. It's stolen by Trent. Here's Pirtle. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
The Heat have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Van Vliet against Butler. Oladipo outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Love. Oladipo outside. Butler against Anunoby. Knocked away. Siakam for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists here tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's the Miami Heat finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Defensive foul.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Pascal Siakam out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. On the attack, Hero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, Brent, how about what Tyler Hero brings to the table?
Well, Tyler is such a huge part of why the Heat had so much success last season, coming off the bench with unbelievable consistency. And he shot the 3 as good as ever, raised that scoring average up. This guy is not an all-star yet, but he's on the fringe, BA.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Barton comes in for Trent. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Barton against Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Toronto trailing. Here's Achua. Oh, from deep. Siakam, right side. Van Vliet outside. And again, Toronto no good. Miami's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Adebayo. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with a rebound. Oladipo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Butler. Out to Oladipo. Back to Butler. And here's Adebayo. He's covered by Siakam. Adebayo passes to Butler. Misses from short range. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Anunoby for 3. Barton against Hero. And Barton gets it to go.
I know sometimes it looks out of control, but his dribble play can be effective. Barton there with the handle and the deuce.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside Love. 4-3. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barton. Lots of room. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Barton's gotten 4 this quarter.
And you can see how dangerous that catch-and-shoot game can be. Will Barton continues to impress.
Out to Oladipo. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Banked it in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 9. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And here's Siakam on the wing. Barton. This one for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
And that's some nice rotation on the ball there from Barton. Looks totally calm rising up for threes.
Out to Oladipo. Pass to Love. Back to Oladipo. Outside Love. Clock at 6. Here's Hero. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Butler, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Precious Achua picks one up.
Yeah, you look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
Barnes, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Siakam, pass to Achua. Pass break Miami. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Heat.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jimmy Butler.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Barton finds Anunoby. Hits the trifecta.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Hero outside. Oladipo outside. Lets it fly from 18. Toronto grabs the miss. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Here's Barnes. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. And they recover it. No good. So it's Miami picking up the win. They have to. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Oladipo, Butler out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Hero into the point. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Love, no good. Tatum against Love. It's Brown on the wing. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Hero. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Smart with the ball. Picked up by Hero. Fires the three. Brown against Butler. Puts up a three. The shot comes out, and it's Miami the other way. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Kevin Love. Shot clock at 5. Oladipo uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
Tatum drives in. Celtics have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Butler against Brown. Butler passes to Love. Out left to the wing. Adebayo down low. Guarded by Tatum. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Adebayo.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Tatum kicks to Brown. And there's the drive. And finished off by Brown.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Outside Butler. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Brown to the inside. Tatum deciding where to go with it. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Butler passes to Hero. Shoots over Brown. Hero, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Boston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Smart on the wing. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Butler. And the dunk by Brown.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do.
Oh!
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Pass to Brown. Over Butler. The kick out to Tatum. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Heat ball.
Hero finds Oladipo. Tatum against Love. Love with the screen on White. Here's Oladipo. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And that's what happens when you play in attack mode. Oladipo doesn't take no for an answer.
Boston trailing. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Love. Tatum drives in and slam dunk by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum. A wing who can score in so many different ways.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Brown with it. Butler covering. Brown the pass to Tatum. Brown against Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's the Heat with the ball. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Tatum kicks to Smart. White against Oladipo. White the pass to Brown. Back to White. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Victor Oladipo getting it done for the Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo, Kevin Love out there with Butler. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Hero into the point. And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 2. Tatum with it. Takes it inside, and a missed layup.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Hero kicks to Love. Back to Hero. There's the pass to Adebayo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
White with it. Butler covering. Tatum kicks to Smart. Tatum passes to White. 6 to shoot. Tatum with a screen on Butler. And it's White missing.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Butler passes to Love. Back to Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Celtics trail by 3. Tatum drives in. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And Brown drops them both. And it's Love with the ball for the Miami Heat. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Love outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Love's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to let Kevin Love get his feet set and shoot it from out there. You want to force him off the line and make him put it on the floor.
Here's White. Brown dishes to White. Back to Brown. There's the triple. Miami grabs the miss. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler finds Oladipo. And again, Miami with the triple.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. To the paint and stolen by Tatum. 1:27 left in the first half. Lets it go with a 3. And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from White.
Demonstrating how efficient he is. Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Williams with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's Brown with the 3. Williams kicks to Brown. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
Assertive shot from Brown. Once he has the ball, he quickly makes a selection and commits.
Love the pass to Butler. Love with the screen on Brown. And Butler, here we go. Smart against Hero. Here's Butler. Williams with the block. Brown feeling out a bit. And White kicks to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Brown against Oladipo. Floats it up for Williams. And they get it back. Brown finds Tatum. The offensive rebound. Back to Brown. Going inside, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
The Heat, 26.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. And finished off by Brown.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Hero from long range. And it's White with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
There's Brown with the three. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Crafty move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on White.
The confidence Jimmy Butler brings to his game is infectious. It's obvious his attitude has a positive effect on his entire squad's play and pushes everyone to deliver their best effort.
Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. And stolen by Butler. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Here's Brown. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Butler passes to Hero. Down low, here's Love. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 7 points for Love.
A tough cover on pick and roll. Love using his size to full advantage.
And finished off by Brown.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Love kicks to Hero. Back to Love. Oladipo outside. And stolen by Horford. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. It's stolen by Oladipo. Love outside. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop it.
Oladipo hits them both. Here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Horford with the screen on Oladipo. And it's White missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Kept alive. The kick out to Oladipo. Love wide open. He fires. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Love's got 10.
Well, we know Love's been a great shooter for many years, but his catch-and-shoot game has reached another level.
Brown the pass to White. Horford sets a screen for White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Miami now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. A 3-ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Now White kicks it to Horford. Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown driving to the basket, and he can't jam it through. Hero with it. Outguarded by Smart. Count it. Oladipo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Horford dishes to White. Lets the 3 fly. Horford in the post. Guarded by Oladipo. Out to White. 3-pointer. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Hero passes to Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
And firing on all cylinders. Oladipo is hot, and he knows it. Commanding the ball right now.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Williams kicks to Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tyler Hero picks one up. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he makes the first. And Brown drops them both. Here's Oladipo.
Oh, okay. Even after some serious injuries, Oladipo still has some takeoff.
White dishes to Williams. Back to White. Takes a 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Heat, we've got Hero. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Butler. And it's Oladipo in at the 2 guard.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
Hero passes to Oladipo. Back to Hero. And Oladipo has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
A great shooter, but you forget that Hero's a crafty playmaker as well.
Smart kicks to Brown. Outside to Brogdon. Tatum, that's for 2. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Pass to Smart. Now Brogdon. Here's Tatum, and he drives in, and that's collected by Love. Love's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wrinkle that Hero's been adding to his game, beating people off the dribble.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Outside Tatum. He dishes it to Smart. Oh, Tatum in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Butler passes to Hero. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one. Smart pitch to Brogdon. Up against Tatum. With the drive. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami leading by 7. Here's Butler. Here's Oladipo. Love looking around. Clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Smart.
Good idea by Butler. Draw the contact while shooting. Get to the free throw line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
There's Brown with the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Third personal foul.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Tatum's shot is off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
Here's Brogdon. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. They need this. Brogdon the pass to Bryant. Takes the three. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 11 in the second half.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
The three from Tatum. Rebound by the Heat. Love's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Heat.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Oladipo.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
And it's Brown missing.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Over in the corner, Hero. Kicks it out to Love. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Outside, Hero. Love the pass to Butler. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Tatum. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Smack clowns with mad style.
teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby the 3 with Siakam at the 4. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
White for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Here's Toronto with the ball. Trent from long range. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
And the Celtics in possession here. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Pulls it from the top of the key. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Tatum's got 5 points.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
The open shot by Pirtle. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Trent for 3. Fires in the triple.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Tatum with it. Siakam covering. Here's Brown. Driving inside. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Nails it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
From about 19. Pass to White. Van Vliet against Smart. Back to White. Williams a screen on Trent. 6 on the shot clock. White can't hit. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 12-4 run. Trent finds Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Smart. Back to Siakam. Trent on the wing. Puts up a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. He has 6.
Pre-shot preparation, so important. You have to be ready to rise and fire as soon as that ball touches your hands. Gary Trent Jr., yes, sir.
Sinks it from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league is nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year. Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Smart left side. Outside White. Releases. Outside Tatum. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. but he'll head to the line for three.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Barton, he's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Van Vliet.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And Toronto calls time here.
Once again for Celtics Entertainment.
So it's Toronto now. Siakam with a screen on Brown. Kicks it out to Siakam. Takes the three. He buries it from three.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Throws it up high. And the jam by Brown.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
Pass to Barton. And that one is stuffed right through.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Back to Smart. On the wing, Tatum. With one on the clock. There's the drive. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, the incredible explosiveness. No fear from Jason Tatum. Woo-hoo, lights out.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Raptors out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the Boston Five.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Raptors.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Siakam. Barnes with it. Outside Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Tatum pulls it in. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Brown passes to Smart. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred Van Vliet, Doris. These are very capable defenders.
They are, B.A. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Smart. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Tatum on the take. And Anunoby pulls it down.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
And that one falls for Pirtle. Van Vliet's checked in for Toronto. And so Pirtle nails both of them. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Boston, no good that time either.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019.
And that one good. Tatum's got 14.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Gallinari's shot is off. Well, that 50, 40, 90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages, the discipline to take good shots, the work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
For Boston, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. The shot. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
So good at exploiting where the defense is. Jason Tatum in the pull-up. Man, that's good.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Tatum against Boucher. And Tatum, here we go. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Will Barton picks one up.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Brogdon, the pass to Smart. There's Tatum with the 3. Boston again missing. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. And now an 8-point Raptor lead.
Well, when you see somebody making pull-up jump shots like Van Vliet does there, you know that the rhythm is there.
Tatum passes to Williams. Outside Brogdon. Back to Tatum. Goes up on the wing. No good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Trent outside. Barnes passes to Trent. Here's Pirtle. Back to Boucher. 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, terrific use of the pump fake by Pirtle. He gets his man in the air, draws the contact. That move is just so effective.
And so Pirtle nails both of them. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. If you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Chris Boucher out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Barnes in at the 3. The kick to Tatum. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Tatum's got 20 points.
Well, this guy is used to scoring in tight situations with bodies around him. How about Jason Tatum maintaining his concentration?
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. The offensive rebound. Toronto has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And there's the drive. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Gallinari. Boucher against Tatum. Gallinari for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now Van Vliet. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Well, Fred Van Vliet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Brown comes in for Gallinari. And it's White in for Smart.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
White for 3. Pure from three-point range. White's got 9.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Horford outside. Fires the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet.
This is what makes Derek White so dangerous. Yes, he can score it. Yes, he can pass it. But he is a tenacious defender.
From deep. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Barnes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
White against Van Vliet. White, the pass to Brogdon. Horford for 3. Oh, that's offensive interference.
That'll be goaltending.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Horford, a screen on Barnes. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Brown passes to White. The 3-ball. Boston, no good that time either. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Boucher. 1:05 left in the third. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Trying to get back on track. Horford, and the layup falls.
Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The line for the Raptors.
No good on the free throw. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Barnes. He hits the second from the line. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Horford, a screen on Van Vliet. White for three, and the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Barton, he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Barton. Boucher, a screen on Brogdon. Barton, the pass to Boucher. The kick out to Barton. The three is up. They grab their own miss. Boucher finds Barton. Here's the three. And finished off by Boucher.
We talk often about Chris Boucher's length. Well, right there, you see him use it to track down that offensive rebound.
It's Brown on the wing. And Brown with the stuff.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Van Vliet. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup. Van Vliet's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's the urgency of Fred Van Vliet on the drive that really gets the defense off kilter. They don't get much of a...
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And the Celtics shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Barton. White with the steal. Achua with the steal. Achua with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here's Siakam for 3. Here's Anunoby. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 17. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game. Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
Here's Brown. Williams passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Second shot opportunity. And it's blocked. Got a piece of it. Anunoby against Brown. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Barton with it. To the wing, right side. Siakam finds Anunoby. Back to Siakam. 4 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot from deep three-point range. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And here's Barton outside. Lets it go from the wing. Achua can't hit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
From deep, Barton. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Barton.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. White, good.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Down low. Here's Barton. And he dunks it down.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. White for three. Benton pulls it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Takes a three. No luck on that one. And Boston going the other way now. Right side Brown. Now White. From outside the arc. Brown can't hit. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Barton with it. From downtown. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. A minute 4 left in the game. He puts up a three. And he can't get that one. And Boston going the other way now. Looking to end this cold spell. Whoa!
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete. Love it.
And that one misses. For Toronto, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And here's Barton outside. Buries it from 3. And the Raptors lead by 20.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Benton. Pass to Barton. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Launches it. They get the rebound. Achua kicks it out to Siakam. From deep. Offline. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A statement. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do.
Smack clowns with mad style.
couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. The forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. The Raptors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Now here's Butler. Siakam pulls it in.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Now, here's Siakam. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Screen by Siakam. Van Vliet with the bucket. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Pirtle with a screen on Hero. Got that one up quick. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Butler driving in. Lays it up off the glass.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Here's Van Vliet. He kicks to Pirtle. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Love dishes to Oladipo. It's hauled in by the Raptors. It's tipped. Over to the wing. Siakam with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Siakam passes to Trent. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anunoby. He's looking for Trent and finds him. And Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Toronto making a change here. Barton is checked in. Hero kicks to Love. Back to Hero. Love in the post. Siakam's there. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Red Van Vliet picks one up.
Well, for a big guy, Kevin Love is certainly one of the best free throw shooters in the game, and you don't want to send him to the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pirtle sets the pick for Van Vliet. Jump shot is good that time. Van Vliet's got 7.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
From outside the arc, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hero on the wing. Pass to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And so Butler nails both of them. 1:22 left in the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Hero. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Butler. Barton with some nice D.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Siakam passes to Barton. Toronto working the ball around now. Anunoby finds Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pirtle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Pirtle's got 6.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Raptors. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. The forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Will Barton. And it's Pirtle in its center. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now. Because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Here's Hero after the basket by Will Barton. Love looking around. Oladipo against Barton. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Three-pointer, Barton, and Toronto turns it over again. A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple of seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
Barnes outside. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And no good. And Miami the other way now. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Butler. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Oladipo. Right side, Butler. Deflects the pass. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Hangs in the air. Here's Butler. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Anunoby, no good. The Heat with the lead. Butler dishes to Love. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
Now here's Barnes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Barton passes to Purdy. Tries again. And another shot. .151 left in the second quarter. Missed it, even after all those chances. Here's Butler. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Hero. Drills it from outside. Hero's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Trent's checked in for the Raptors. So the wing on the left. Pirtle with the steal. 1:16 left in the first half of the game. Five on the clock. Toronto needs to get off the shot. And the dunk by Boucher.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
The kick outside to Butler. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Boucher passes to Pirtle. And that one, good. Now just a 1-point Miami lead.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all. And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Anunoby, no good. The Heat leading by 3. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
How about that? Recovering Victor Oladipo up to the rim. Good sign.
And stolen by Love. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
All right, Dave, thank you. And Tom. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
They've got Oladipo. Butler out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero into the point guard position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Barnes can't get it to go. And Love's got the ball here for Miami. Miami shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Barnes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 7, 6 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. VanVleet's got 9.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Porter against Butler. Hero, that's a two-pointer. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Adebayo. 8 points for him. That's a 2 from Butler. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Butler's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Right now, Jimmy Butler is in the zone.
VanVleet wide open. Drills the three-pointer. VanVleet's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Hero kicks to Butler. Love outside. 6 on the shot clock. Butler passes to Oladipo. Miami needs to get a shot off. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Porter.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court. And that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
And guarding Hurdle is never easy. He's got so many moves and ways to get defenders to be overly physical with him.
Miami leading by 8. Here's Butler, and he lays it straight in. Butler's got 16.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
It's Porter outside. VanVleet passes to Porter. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Pass to Boucher. Swiped away. And now Love pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Right wing goes back up, and he hits the jump shot. 6 points for him.
Love is awesome at reading the defense, and they're not up on him. He's going to let it rip.
For 3, VanVleet. Miami grabs the miss. Oladipo outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Butler. Over in the corner, Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, the shortest 3 in the game is making use of that corner spot, and Hero in the right spot that time.
VanVleet can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 15. And Butler, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Now, here's Porter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Miami.
Butler dishes to Love. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 16. For 3, VanVleet. And it's Trent off the drive. Here's Boucher. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Love. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Butler. And that's now 10 points for Bam Adebayo. Here's Van Vliet. Can't hit from in close.
And he's already patted himself on the back and forgot to put the ball there in the basket. Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Here's Oladipo. Kicks it out to Love. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat out front. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Jakob Poeltl up there with Chris Boucher. And it's Porter at the three.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
First team foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Raptors with some changes. OG Anunoby's checked in for Gary Trent. And Barton subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Love with the bucket.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Poeltl. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Here's Porter. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his sixth rebound on the night. Outside Butler. It's Oladipo on the wing. Here's Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. Love outside. Outside Butler. Oladipo for three. Outside Hero. Butler passes to Oladipo. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Oladipo finds Love. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 21. Barton wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range.
And Barton looked really comfortable that time.
Left side Butler for the three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Toronto's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Jacks up a three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. And Oladipo now atop the key. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Love the pass to Hero. There's the drive. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
The Heat leading by 14. Out to the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Love. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, great. He almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
The Heat leading by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Miami.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jimmy Butler.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Love finds Oladipo. Here's Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 16. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And that one's good by Porter.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Back to Butler. Six to shoot. For three. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Alton.
I smack clowns with mad style.
tonight, unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. Now here's Oladipo. Left side, Butler. Shoots over Brown. Butler with the bucket.
And Butler doesn't fear anyone, especially when he's looking to score this close to the rim.
There's Tatum with the 3. Outside, Brown. Into the lane. Free throw good. Brown.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Now Hero. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Now here's Butler. Oladipo, right side. Fires the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
A tremendous facilitator out of the wing. Butler finding the uncovered man.
White against Oladipo. Here's Tatum. He takes it in. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Brown. Miami grabs the miss.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Now here's Oladipo. And here's Butler outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
I like to see Butler with the quick trigger. They don't want him to wait around. They want him firing.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Miami. And it's Tatum missing. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
You see how effective Butler is driving inside. The combination of muscle and athleticism is tough to stop.
And it's Smart missing. And here are the Heat. They're on a 14-5 run. The shot by Butler, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Lets it go from deep. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Williams. Tatum's got 5 points.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Hero, the pass to Love. Back to Hero. To the inside. Outside for Love. Clock at 4. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 so far. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Butler. Oladipo against White. Jacks up a 3. The shot won't fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. Hero for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Boston trailing. Pass to White. Takes the 3. From outside the arc. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with a rebound. Oladipo on the wing, defended by Brown. Outside for Love. Butler on the wing. Back to Love. Oladipo outside. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
You could argue that Kevin Love is the finest passing big of his generation. I don't know who's making that argument, but he is always looking to get others involved.
Tatum from long range. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Give him 8 points now.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
You got to really hit Butler if you want to stop him. I mean, he's tough as nails and enjoys fighting through contact.
Smart with the ball. And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Miami starts the second with. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Love finds Hero. Outside for Love. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Love's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And Kevin Love is just showing his competitive fire. He wants to prove that he can knock down the 3 as well as anyone.
Tatum passes to White. Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Oladipo into the lane. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Oladipo's got 7 points.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And he drives in. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
We don't see Love drive it all that often, but he's a pretty good ball handler. He just doesn't get himself into trouble.
Oladipo outside. To the middle. And Love with the basket on the assist from Oladipo. And now it's a 12-point Heat lead.
This is where Love is most comfortable operating. He feels so confident attacking the paint.
A nice shot by Tatum. For Miami, they've gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Outside for Love. Pass to Hero. Now here's Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Hero with it. Picked up by Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
With the shot clock about to expire, the last thing you want to do is foul. That's giving them a gift.
And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Look at Love being patient with the ball, checking for anyone with a better shot on the floor.
Here's Tatum with the drive. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Butler passes to Oladipo. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Tatum against Oladipo. And then Tatum slams it in.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Now the Celtics on the move. White for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Outside White. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. Now the Heat take it the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Outside for Butler. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Hero outside. There's the three. Connects from downtown. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Butler can't get it to go.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And it's Brown off the drive. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. The three ball. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at the...
The Celtics, 29.
You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Williams in at the center, locking down the middle.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Smart outside. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Boston's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to White. On the wing, Tatum. Back to White. The three is up. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Launches it. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 4 assists in the game. Boston's shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Brown against Butler. Pass to Williams. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Tatum with it. Let's go with a 3. And Hero grabs the board. Butler on the wing. Now Love. Williams grabs the board. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Smart for 3. Boston, no good that time either. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Butler. He takes it in. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
You love seeing Butler play with this much confidence, looking for his shots and getting them to go down.
Brown passes to White. Back to Smart. Looking to end the run. Love grabs the miss. Love's got his 5th rebound on this one. Inside. White with the steal. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oladipo against Tatum. White for 3. And Brown with the stuff.
Has confidence all over the court. No shot Brown won't take.
Butler. He can't get that one to fall. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Butler. Tatum passes to White. Outside, Williams. Pass to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Love. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A minute 31 left to play in the third. Hero for 3. Out to the wing. Love passes to Butler. Hero against Smart. For 3, Oladipo. Rebound Boston. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Like, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
And he makes the first. And so Tatum nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Love. Outside for Butler. Hero outside. Back to Butler. Takes a 3. Again, the Heat misses. The Celtics have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Tatum passes to Williams. Now White, hounded by Adebayo. Back to Tatum. Adebayo against White. 5 to shoot. Pass to Smart. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Butler off the drive. Good. Butler's got 19 points.
This is Butler at his best. Being aggressive, attacking with confidence, and scoring with physicality.
Brown against Hero. Boston again missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Outside, Brown hits a 3-pointer. Brown's got 11 points.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Hero in at point guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Miami has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Outside for Love. Oladipo against White. Oladipo, the pass to Love. Back to Oladipo. Puts it up from 17. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Heat lead by 12.
Lightning quick release from Love there.
White for three. Tatum, a screen on Oladipo to the paint. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Love. And he lobs it up to the rim. Adebayo, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
White for three. Launches a three. And it's Tatum missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. White can't hit. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Butler passes to Hero. Over Smart. Here's Adebayo. Love for three. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
There's not a lot that he can do, but stretch the floor is one of the things that Kevin Love is a specialist at.
Smart with a bucket.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Miami has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Hero, no good. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Tatum from long range. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Oladipo. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Lets the three fly, and Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 28 points for the game.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Clock at 6. Butler finds Hero. Miami, no good that time either. Boston on offense. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Brown passes to Smart. Outside White. Williams, a screen on Oladipo. To the middle. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White for 3. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo. The Heat have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Love passes to Oladipo. Back to Love. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Brown. Smart with the ball. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. Here's Brown. From deep. The shot that time not on target. The Heat have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Jimmy Butler.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Hero finds Love. Back to Hero. On the mark with the 15-footer. And the Heat lead by 13.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Outside Butler. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Smack clowns with mad style.